Might be shorter than expected, but we'll be here. Well, hello there.
Let's try this again. We've been having a little technical difficulties, trying to see if this is actually working, if I have to start a whole new studio altogether.
There we go. Now we're live.
Hi, yes. It's going to be a shorter version of Date Night with the Lunas tonight due to the fact that we had technical difficulties. We're trying. We're really trying. Now we're going to try to see
if we can do the other one too.
Yes, do the other one too. We're doing our SDC. I don't understand technology at the moment. It was kind of revolting on us, but we will try our very, very best to make sure that we give you a good quality 20-minute show.
Well, hey, look, we're having some issues everywhere here.
Everywhere. I'm thinking astrologically because it's June 12th in Orlando, and it is the Pulse 7-year anniversary of the shooting where we lost 49 lives to someone who was not comfortable with his sexuality and decided to shoot everybody up, to say the least. But that trial has come and gone, and we're trying to do our very best to mourn. We've had moments of silence throughout the city, especially in the morning, and everyone's been trying to celebrate as best as possible. And here we always try to do our very best to also mourn and support. It is Pride Month, June, and we're trying to do our very best to make sure that everyone is represented, everyone is being acknowledged, and especially for us in the bisexuality community, we do our very best in making sure that we are celebrating all walks of life of the LGBTQ community. Funny story, I heard someone pronounce it LGBTQ.
That was very Frenchy.
Yes, and I was like, okay, so that's how we're going to be doing that. So it's going to be a really
short, shaky given our technical problems.
Yes, because now we only have 20 minutes left of the show, and we appreciate everyone. So thank you, SDC, for joining us late. I know it's going to be good 20 minutes, but we're trying to answer your questions and things like that.
Have we got any questions lately? In the mail, I
questions lately, like how do you get in this sexy mood? Like how do you know how to, like, because I have a client that doesn't understand or is having challenges understanding the pleasures of the flesh. And meaning, like, what turns them on. You know, when I say explore your body, you know, grab a journal, head to toe, like feel it up, see what sensation does it give you, like a yummy feeling or goosey or anything. And they just didn't understand that.
Okay, now I want to discuss this because we've talked with people that have for so long been in the I'm doing what everyone expects me to do. They don't know what they want,
right?
In the least. They don't even know how to express what they want. I knew someone that went through the motions of sex and were asking, like, did they perform well? I'm like, did you enjoy it? Well, how did it look? I'm like, who gives a fuck how it looks? I mean, you're not in a porn yet. Maybe. But the point of sex is to enjoy it, not fucking have it look good. And, you know,
right.
I mean, I'm assuming if you're a sex worker, that may be something that's important. But if you're with your significant other, fuck it, enjoy it. And they could never get that.
No, they couldn't.
What do you mean?
Yeah, and with my client, that's the whole thing. They've only known sex as an activity, but not as an emotion, not with love or intimacy with it.
Like something you're told to do, like clean the stove.
Right.
This is how you do it. This is how it should look, and you do it like everyone else, and they don't have the capacity or the it shouldn't be capacity because it's there.
Yeah.
They don't have the
understanding that there's more to sex than just the activity. It's like, you know, I understand. It's like, I mean, for me, it took the longest time to understand the emotional aspect of sex because I've always saw sex as an activity. It's like, I know how to perform well on it, but,
But it was an activity you enjoy.
yes, it is. But I disconnect the emotions from it,
For the most part, you do.
yeah. That's the whole thing. It's like, as long as I wasn't emotionally attached, it's like, okay, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we had fun, but it was like no emotions. But it's like, you know, to get the emotions, to get the connectivity. I mean, that's why we teach the Tantra classes. We teach how to get, emotionally connected, breath connected, everything, for it to go to the next level because there's so many different aspects. I mean, the brain is the biggest sexual organ that we have.
Well, you get on a really good point.
Mhm.
A lot of people want to disconnect sex from emotions.
Mhm.
But here's the funny part. Most women, not all,
Mhm.
obviously there's you, most women, um, they're that, what's, it's not pansexual, they call it demisexual,
Mhm.
where they need to have an emotional connection in order to enjoy sex.
Right.
And most guys say they want that.
Right.
And the moment they get laid, they have an emotional connection.
Mhm.
And it takes a while and it takes practice to be able to do it and to completely honest, not have that love emotion to where sex is,
Mhm.
we're playing softball,
Right.
we're playing billiards.
Right. And it's like I see that more often with men not getting emotionally connected than women. But this client, she's a woman and she is not emotionally connected. So it's like I see where she's coming from, but it's for her it's very frustrating because she is in her 60s.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's a lot of wasted time.
it's a lot of wasted time, but it's like now she has a partner that really needs that intimacy and she doesn't understand it and she doesn't know how to do it. And it's like first she's like, booking a session to show how to, she wants to give better head. And I'm like, okay. So I grab Pablo and I'm teaching her and showing her all that. So
Pablo
Pab-
can poke back here.
yeah,
Where should he hide?
hide,
He's going to hide for a moment.
he's hiding for a moment. Pablo's hiding.
That's the skunk cock.
Yeah, and I was like showing where to focus on, what to do, what techniques. Like one of them is practice the alphabet, licking and she's like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, it's the sensation. You have all those nerve endings at the tip of the penis that's what they feel because if you do the like up here, you're not going to get anything. You what? You
The
feel
helmet. Don't do the back of the helmet.
the
Back of the
back-
helmet don't feel
yeah,
shit.
you don't feel anything, right? Like, okay, so here's the bottom, here's the top. So, like, you
Okay,
always
so
say,
it's coming out of the man like this.
yeah,
Okay, this part, the top
right,
part,
the top part.
is rubbing against your jeans, your clothes all day.
Hmm.
If that was where the nerve endings were, we'd walk around constantly aroused.
Right.
It's on the bottom. It hangs
Yes.
down like this. The bottom part, especially right under right under, they call it the helmet, the head, is
Hmm.
where the most nerve concentration is on a penis.
Hmm.
That's the perfect place to put a tongue.
Right.
Most blowjobs, you can get a penis to come with the tip of your tongue, just putting it in that area. Pick a right or a left side. Some people go
Hmm.
left and right, and just make circles there.
Right. It's like without like, deep throating and choking yourself because she's like, I have a bad gag reflex. I'm like, why are you trying to shove it down completely down your throat? You don't need to do that. Do you go under the testicles? Do you play around in that area and trying to get it? But again, it's the guy's not in the right headspace with her.
You know the biggest part of deep throat, though,
What?
not to get on a tangent,
Yeah.
is people do deep throat straight.
Right.
The head is only so long. If you have someone with an 8 or 10-inch cock,
right.
it's not going to disappear in a
And
black hole and not
yeah.
come about. You got to go ahead and straighten yourself. Sword swallowers, you've seen them. Straighten it out, it goes all the way down. You do this, got no place to go.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just trying to like teach her those like techniques of like and it was just like yeah, it was like challenging. So I'm working with her on that and also working on trying to understand her pleasure. And that's like a new concept for her. It was like, what do you mean my pleasure? It's like it's all about I'm like, no, it's never it's yes, it's both pleasures, but it's you shouldn't always sacrifice for the other.
That honestly sounds like 1950s bullshit mentality
Hmm.
of the woman's supposed to give sex to the man.
Right.
It's not a gift.
Nope.
It's not. First of all, sex should never be used, and
Mhm.
so many people use it, both men and women, as a bargaining chip.
Right.
He pisses me off. We're not gonna have sex tonight.
Oh, I
Fuck
hate
you.
that. It's like, no.
You're screwing both selves up. Find some other way to punish each other or negotiate or whatever it is, but never hold back sex.
No, it's like usually I use like anger sex. It's like, yeah, let me get it out.
I remember that. You hurt me one day.
You're a good boy. You're a big boy. You can
Yes,
do that.
I did. I learned to go to sleep with a little moisturizer on my hips in case you grab them. Anyway.
I know. It's just like that. You know, what can you do?
But that's a curious thing. How many people here are emotionally connected to their partner or just have fuck buddies? And when I say fuck buddies, it's people that you're in a car accident. Sure, I'll drive you to the ER. But if you disappear tomorrow, would you really be like, damn?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we have fuck buddies.
Yes.
And we have pretty good friends that we'll hang out with that we do fuck. But if either one disappeared from our lives, I mean, aside from like, yes, disappeared in a kidnap kind of way, we'd be concerned. But just, hey, you know, got a job, moved away, did that, would it really affect our lives? Not really.
Not really. I mean, we're still good friends. I mean, but we just don't fuck. But yeah, I mean, we have, you know, good fuck buddies there. I mean, I've had JC for about 25 years now at this point. It's like, and it's come and go. And then Drew is going about 10 years now. But it's like lately we haven't really because he's just been in the wrong headspace. And I'm like, dude, I can't. When I'm playing therapist, it's like, I love you dearly, but sometimes it's like, no.
Well, there's a big difference between going out for our pleasure and going out for work.
Yeah.
And we need to shut that shit off because we ruin dates that way.
Yeah. I know. It's like, remember that one that
I know it before you even say it.
Yes, we clicked. We went out to dinner. We're like, great, let's go back to our place and let's just have a great time. And it turned out to a 3-hour therapy session. And we didn't even get paid and we didn't get laid. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
We put all that effort and didn't even get laid. That's why it's like sometimes I get really, really hesitant when it's like we get fans who want to like get together and fuck, because then sometimes I wonder, it's like, are you really a fan or are you going to look for a free therapy session?
The other question is, how many times have they stood us up or stood me up?
Oh God, yes. It's like, please, if you're going to say you're going to meet up. Don't stand up. But that's mostly the gays.
No, it's women too.
Oh yeah.
I've been stood up by women. I've been stood up by couples. We've been stood up by couples.
Oh yeah.
And the truth is, we are down to fuck. It's just, let's break it down. Be polite. Don't be a fucking douchebag.
Right.
And if you can't understand no is no, and the worst part was, remember, no, we weren't saying no to sex. He wanted to have his hand gripping your hair, and you're like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't stop. So.
I know, and it's just like, or the constant like, because I'm still delicate with my neck. I know it's been like 4 years since I've had my surgery, but psychologically, I still have neck challenges. It's like, I know I've done already a couple marathons and things like that, but psychologically, I can't get through it. So it's like, just please don't like pull on my head or pull my hair. Like
your head goes up and down enough by itself.
So yeah, it's just like, I don't like the hair pulling. It's never been, even before my surgery, it's like, not my thing.
Now, we did go away this weekend. We went to an amusement park outside of our town.
Yes.
And we were so amused. Whenever you go on vacation, turn on your apps.
Yes.
They blew up like a Christmas tree. And by the way, have recent and good photos. The glamour shots don't fucking cut it, people. But no lie, because I did SDC, that went off. I did another one, and I did turn on Grindr. Yeah. Grindr blew up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah. Yep. Totally, absolutely. That was just funny because I kept hearing it. I just started chuckling. I was like, yeah. And
you want to know the funny thing?
What?
Grindr, which is 90% a gay app.
Right.
There's now couples.
Yep.
And there's women. And I want to say cisgender women on there. And usually, it's such a great app in the sense that you can locate people. Like, it'll tell me you are 10 feet away. And if it's done on an app, I'm like, what? Yeah, this should be done on lots of other shit. Like, their app is kick-ass.
So in other words, they should make Grinder for straight people then, kind of deal. Is there
Grinder for everyone.
a Grinder for everyone?
Grinder for everyone. Everyone should be on board with that.
And no, they're not a sponsor. Maybe they should be at this point, but no, they're not a sponsor. But our sponsors are Fair Villa University, where we do teach quite a bit of classes. We also have some cute videos. Our latest and greatest, how to make a sex tape, is up on our YouTube and on what do you call it? Fair Villa Universities. I need to like cut a couple of it because there's one that we talk about POV, which is what?
Point of view. And someone dropped into the Blair Witch Project.
I am so horny.
Funny as shit.
It was fun. So I have to grab the clip and put that up on our YouTube, which I'm making. And so I would like, I am still working on my editing skills and softwares and things like that. It's just like, it's kind of creative there. Also, we are working with Buy Events. And we're going to Hito October 7th through the 14th. I'm still trying to upload on the website the information because we'll be teaching classes. We'll be doing the dungeon. It'll be our first time in Hito. So, and then we're also teaching and coaching and we're working. It's like, wait a minute, how do we do this?
Yes, but we're not working more than 4 hours a day.
Okay.
At least that's what our plan is.
That's what our plan is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get the opportunity to be on a beach and fuck. They have a dungeon going on.
Yeah.
No, there's no way we're going to go ahead and work this whole time.
No, it's like, so we'll have that. If you want, let me know. I will send you the affiliate link as I was trying to work on the media. It's like I've been doing it. It has been such an overwhelming thing because it's like, it's the week of my birthday, which was also the week of going to see Depeche Mode, which I have to resell those tickets. I'm like, I'm still dying to see Depeche Mode. It's like, but Depeche Mode's playing in Mexico in September.
Grand aspirations here.
Grand aspirations. So if I could get to see Depeche Mode in Mexico before we go to Hito, fantastic. But it's like, the funny part is tickets are cheaper in Mexico than it is here in the United States.
Well, they can't exactly charge more if the people won't pay it.
Right, but it's like even you have to see the currency exchange.
But if you go to like San Francisco, everything's more. Bottle of water's more. How does water cost more? But it does.
Oh my God. So yes, those are our sponsors and who support the show. If you look for other ways, we do accept tips. I don't know. It's like, yeah, because someone was actually nice enough and send us some money. So
They did?
Yes.
That's always nice.
That's always nice to support us. Yeah.
We really do enjoy making these videos. We really do enjoy. I know you hear the word education. It's kind of a big school.
I think resources. We should say we're resources.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Because we want to educate you on the best way to get fisted or fist someone, the best way to sound someone, where to strike someone. Because, and this is the God honest truth, I've been a top for over a decade, way over a decade. And I had someone spank me. Mm-hmm. And I had to say, stop. What the fuck are you targeting? You have hit my tailbone. You have hit almost my asshole. You have hit my leg. Are you missing the butt on purpose? Like big muscle, that's what you hit. You don't hit bone. You don't hit, oh, by the way, don't hit scar tissue either. That never goes well.
Yeah,
if you want to give someone a great spanking, you go for tissue.
Right.
Something that'll feel it. And you don't go for joints. This person, he was like a fucking stormtrooper that couldn't hit a goddamn thing. He was hitting everything else.
Oh, Lord.
Sad.
Very sad. Very, very, very sad. So that's the short version of our show. But but also teaching how to handle threesomes, how to handle dating and any of the lifestyles. So that's always like a challenge because people just think, oh, I could just jump in and do that. I'm like, no, there's rules, there's regulations, there's communication, boundaries, consent.
One of the funny ones, even beyond all that, is how to politely just excuse yourself when your cock's not cooperating. When you're all, all right, we're going to do it. You get in there and all of a sudden you're like, shit. But should have ate some blueberries. Yes. Blueberries, by the way, are nature's Viagra.
Yes.
But that does happen And we've had people that are like, well, if I can't do it, I'm going to ruin it for everyone. We're like, dude, just take a chill, go have a drink. Don't be a fucking creeper and have your head poking around the corner. And let's enjoy the night. People don't know how to act.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to still have fun, even if something is not operating correctly. And that's also for women too. It's like sometimes women's libido is like, man, but it's like, hey, you could do something else. You can watch.
Hey, look, even if you're just a single couple, sometimes anal sex doesn't go the way you want it to, regardless of how much you clean. So sometimes you just need to know the polite way to say, okay, we're moving on to something else. We'll clean it up. Still in the mood. Let's go.
Yeah. Never go out with expectations. Enjoy the moment.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's the way to do it. It's like, it's just slow down and just really enjoy the moments. It's like, we don't need to have it like a performance circus. It's like, that is like my biggest pet peeve. It's like, performance anxiety. What the hell are you performing? You're not a porn star.
I mean, it might be, but if you're having sex for fun, there's no reason to go ahead. There's no 3 people at the end of the bed going 8.5. You don't need that shit.
5.
I know who you're talking about. I know the one you would have poked up a 1, and the only reason he got a 1 is he showed up. That was fucking hysterical. This is the fucker who gave you a high five at the end of sex, and you're like, "Fuck you," and got it. No, actually, you were still polite about it.
Oh, a smile makes me happier than ever. That's awesome. Oh, yes.
But then comes even the end of it. What happens at the end of during sex? I really, there's a time to go have other drinks,
right?
Depending on the situation. The worst one ever, I turn around and the girl literally with her mouth open. And I'm like, do I wake her? I mean, she's pretty hot. I don't want her to sleep here all night. I got to go to work in the morning, but these are the things they don't teach you in school.
This had to be before me because I don't remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
no, this was before you. It was back when I had the old house. And it was, I'll date it, adult friend finder date. And we had talked a while. She came over. I knew she had a long day. We had sex. There was a few drinks in there. I turned around for a moment. You take a breath, and the snores began. And do you wake him up?
So what did you do?
Okay, there was a small moment where I'm like, maybe I could set off the fire alarm and just pretend I didn't know it went off, just so she gets woken up, but it's not on me. Yes, I made her comfortable.
Yes,
we had a great time together. And we did meet up after that too, as well.
Oh, you did? So there was a second meeting.
Yeah, usually there is.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Okay.
That was when we were at the swing club. They're gone now. Lake of the Woods Motel.
Oh yeah, that's
long time ago. That's an old one.
That's an old one. Yeah.
What was funny is it would double. It was a hotel, but it would double to do weddings. Not grand weddings. Just I need a place to put the ring on her and get it done and move on. Weddings.
Yeah.
No judgment there though.
Vegas style, kind of.
No, Vegas had flair. This thing, like if the guys walked out with the big 70s Russells on, they would blend right into the scenery.
Oh my God.
It had that fake plastic flowers in the lattice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I never went to Lake in the Woods. So that's the one I never went to. So
you missed nothing.
Yes, I missed nothing there. It was oh God, I forgot. The one that was on by Florida Mall.
I'm thinking Taste Buds.
Taste Buds, yes. I went to Taste Buds quite a bit. That was where I went back in the day.
We must have not.
No.
Yeah, we passed in the night like everything else.
Like everything else. So it's like we met when we were supposed to meet. So yeah, that's what happened.
13 years later, we're still together.
Yes, surprise.
And we're still pretty as active as we used to be.
Oh, we haven't gone to swing clubs lately. Yes, I know we're supposed to. Yeah, we're supposed to do like another adventure video for secrets. So, but unfortunately, I don't know when we're scheduling that because the person who's in charge of it is on vacation right now, and she's in Alaska.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes,
but that sounds cold.
Yes.
However, we also been talking about going back to the local dungeon.
Yes.
Because you need a flogging and a fire cupping. And a roping.
I get fire cupped very frequently here, but not at the dungeon. We haven't socialized there yet. We kind of we had a little semi vacation from socialization.
We took about 6 months off because we've been doing this 12 years at that point, and said we need to stop broadcasting for a little while because it was a lot. And work.
It wasn't. No, we stopped everything. It was like it halted. So we're getting back, and Pride is this whole month. So we'll try to go and venture out and do all the fun stuff. I know St. Pete Pride is June 24th. I don't know who else is, and then Orlando's still having their Pride in October. Thank God. So we'll see what other crazy laws. What do you call it? Our grand someone dictate. No, the grand emperor supreme. They are something like that on the Tony Awards. They digged on DeSantis on the Tony Awards. I was like, ooh, that was so good.
Things got a little real. We're in Orlando, and Nazis showed up outside of Disney protesting with flags and all that. And DeSantis flags.
Yeah, DeSantis flag.
And that got a little weird and scary.
It is, but at the same time, they have their First Amendment right to do it.
Absolutely.
It's scary, but true. We could do that.
But the thing is, we can say that, but I'm sorry, part of my First Amendment right, I know it's speech, but we're full-grown adults, and as long as we're above 18 and no one's getting hurt, we can fuck whatever we want. Me, you, her. Sex is great, and we enjoy it. It's when other people start coming in with judgment and shit that I'm just like, dude, just fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get that.
Yeah, we get that. So it's like, we'll see. Hopefully next week, no technical challenges, and we will be back on our normal time at 7 o'clock for broadcasting. But today was just a crazy day, and we will try our very best and try some new things as I'm exploring technology. Yay!
OBS is not as simple as it looks. But.
And SDC also gave us some challenges too. So we were hitting record, stream live, the whole 9 yards. So.
And do you want to know what the solution was?
What? Reboot? Reboot.
God damn it.
For everything, for SDC and the live broadcast, it was just shut down, turn back on. The thing that they always tell you at tech. So
well, we'll be back Monday.
We'll be back next Monday, hopefully with some good adventures and stories. I don't know.
I think we're gonna have adventures.
We always have adventures. We're going back to having adventures there. I know upcoming travel and things that we need to come up with, like what is going to be the name of our church. So I need to follow up with our
lawyer.
No, with my my mentor, because I'm becoming an ordained minister in order to have this as a church to protect it, because religion still protected. So if we want to continue with our religious orgies, what was it? Just for fun, the Church of Just for Fun or something.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, no. Well, no, that's an idea. So pitch your ideas of what the church should be.
The Church of Constant Hip Motion. There we go.
The Church of the Rhythm's going to get you, but I'm afraid, Gloria Stefan,
hey,
back
if Gloria Stefan shows up, that would be totally worth it.
I get sued by Gloria Stefan. No, I'm not messing with that girl right there. But we're doing that. July, Puppy's going down to Exotica.
Oh yeah, Exotica Miami. I'm going to be down there doing some promotions and such.
And then August, we're going to be in Vegas with the ASN Awards, which we're still in the process of booking everything. And then the following weekend, FetLife will be there.
The Church of Sister Sin. I like Possibility.
Yeah.
Can we do the Church of Sinnerly Love?
Sinnerly.
I'm thinking that one's good. Or should we just be the Church of the Promiscuous?
That's good. Something like, I really would like something that people have to look up in the dictionary or in Google to see what the word actually means.
Yes,
Yeah,
but we just
yeah.
need to make sure that someone doesn't misspell promiscuous, because it sounds like something they would
Pineapple
miss it.
Princess, the Church of the Pineapple Princess. See, but I don't want to discriminate the BDSM lifestyle. I mean, it's good if I was just dedicated to the Church of Swinging. It's like that. That's the
What do
other
you want?
one.
PDSM,
PDSM.
pineapples, bondage, sadist and masochist.
Yes. So that is your homework, folks. Find us, throw in your hats, see what names we could come up with this like upcoming church. It'll be for it won't probably until next year or probably end of the year, because again I have to figure out how long it's going to take me to set up my ordained ministry. As I
But if you want to contact us, info@sexpositiveme.com.
Yes, and
Best place.
also all our social media is Sex Positive Me, even though it's Sex Positive Me presents Date Night with the Lunas. There, the Ministry of Fun. Yes, but sounds like that's a Mighty Python. The Ministry of Fun.
It does, and at the same time, my mind went to Harry Potter, and
Oh
that's
God,
I'm kind of twisted on this to where no.
Oh my God, we went with Harry Potter.
Well, it's the Ministry of. They have several ministries, and
It's like I just think the band, the Ministry. So it's like
and the second you say ministry, in my mind just starts going boom, 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 boom.
Every Day's Halloween. I love that song from Ministry. So yeah, but Ministry of Fun, or Ministry of Sadisticness, or
Ooh.
it's like
The Church of the recently oh God, desanctified. No, because in the DSM.
Oh my God! Now we're gonna go with the DSM.
No, because in the DSM,
Oh my God.
it used to be homosexuality and bisexuality was a mental illness. That went away. Then it became that BDSM was always that actually only went away in 2013.
Yep.
So what is it? Well, the Church of the recently delisted from the BDSM.
The DSM.
From the DSM.
Not BDSM, the DSM.
Now you can make that one giant 8-letter acronym.
We could say the Church of the Lifestyle, or Lifestyle Church. We could say lifestyle. The Church of the Farabella Orte.
Oh, we're gonna love these ideas.
Oh, we're just gonna
have fun.
So much fun. So yes, okay. We're going to say goodnight because it's a short broadcast. Because, like I said, we had technical challenges. We appreciate you joining us for at least 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. Always remember, submit your questions either on SDC on the chat room. Also, we have a Sex Positive Me group on STC. We do have Sex Positive Me anywhere. You could submit any questions, things like that. Even show ideas. Let us know what you want us to talk about. If you have any questions or anything you're curious about, we can do.
Actually, I'm going to put out a thing for help. Because I need someone who's a little bit crafty. Because I want to do the Lube Olympics. What I need is basically a hill, little elevated, and I want to put drops of lube in each one so we can see exactly which one's going to slide, which one's going to evaporate. There's so many things we can do. Oh, we can also include, we shouldn't call it the Lube Olympics. We will call it the Sex Toy Olympics, because then we could bring in, vibrators. And I want to put them in bottles of water and see how hard they vibrate, because that's where you can see the vibrations and exactly see which one's going to give you the most for your buck.
So we can take them to the Claremont Hills and they go down that way down.
Exactly how much lube do you... I'm thinking a couple drops going down 8 inches. You're thinking a 55-gallon drum coming down Main Street. Do you have any idea the car accidents I could cause with 55 gallons of silicone lube? It would be weeks before that street de-slicked itself, because there's no way to undo silicone lube. It stays in there till it's gone.
Oh my God! But it's 3 a.m. Who's gonna catch us doing that right with the cows? It's like this.
She wants to make national news and not in always the good way.
Oh, come on. It's like, I'm always calling our local radio station on Wednesday. They have adult conversation, so I'm almost on there. But one time I called on Wednesday, talk about our wedding at Vegas. So, yeah.
We should have won.
I should have won. I should have won there, but I will post that video later on. So thank you, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Bye.
We will be here, and shit will work.
Yes, shit will work next week. Yes, yes. Bye
Bye.
now.